Bailey loves the ocean. He knows everything about sea creatures, watches SpongeBob, and dreams of being part of the underwater world. But there's a problem. He can't swim at all. When he gets in the water, it's not swimming, it's an emergency. His solution? A floaty and goggles. They don't help. He sinks in 5 seconds. Bailey also loves popsicles, but only after they melt for exactly 10 seconds. He eats sand too, not by accident, on purpose. Maybe he thinks it's seasoning. It's not, it's just sand. But he keeps eating it. Maybe he's just trying to fit in with the beach. It's not working. Synthesizer-based music style. Belly doesn't wake up. She wakes you up, and if you ignore her, she will make sure you regret it. She's a walking panic attack in clock form, always ticking, always watching, always waiting for the exact second to ruin your sleep. Once, Sprunki tried to cover her bells. Bad idea. She shook the whole room until everyone was awake. Her biggest fear? A world without schedules. Total chaos. One day, she stopped ticking for a second and thought she was broken forever. It took 4 Sprunki to wind her back up. Her alarm bells? They don't ring. They attack. She doesn't play an instrument. She is the instrument. A full-volume alarm clock. One day, Aurelia just showed up, dripping wet, looking confused, and now she lives here. Aurelia is quiet, like really quiet. Most people just assume she's buffering. She doesn't get how land works. Once thought a traffic cone was a jellyfish cousin. She collects seashells and weird rocks and things she probably shouldn't touch. She hates loud noises. Thunder? Fireworks? Instant panic mode. She once ate a 6-pack ring. Thought it was food. It wasn't. Almost died. Once tried to swim in a puddle. Didn't go well. She misses the ocean. At least there, nobody judged her for hugging seaweed. Aurelia plays the water glass harmonica because, of course, she makes music out of water. Challenge time! According to statistics, only 3% of viewers manage to like this video and subscribe before the timer runs out. Are you fast enough? Prove it! Drop a comment if you made it in time. Tele is not here for fun. Tele is here to get things done. He keeps a strict schedule. You're already late. He once tried to schedule a dance party. It failed. Miserably. Pick up Tele's receiver. You'll get a dial tone of pure disappointment. Sprunkis love chaos. Tele doesn't. It's a daily struggle. His dial is on his stomach, but don't try to press it. Someone did once, they regret it. He hates modern ringtones. Too messy, too unpredictable. He gave a Sprunki a planner once. They used it as a frisbee. Someone tried dialing a number on him. He refused to answer. Tele's world is precise, structured, and on time. Tele's instrument? A classic rotary phone. DORN looks like a brown door, a literal door, and yes, he has a golden knob. Because drama. And just to add to the mystery, he's covered in plasters, like someone keeps trying to open him the wrong way. DORN doesn't move, ever. But somehow, every time you look away, he's in a slightly different spot. Talk to DORN? He won't argue. He'll just watch you struggle and silently win. Touch DORN? He creaks. The kind of creak that says, wow, really? You can't open DORN, you can't move him, and yet somehow he's already won. DORN's music? A fast, rhythmic stomp, like a tap dancer with attitude. Meet Wendy, the Sprunki who never minds her own business. If something happens, she's there. If nothing happens, she makes it happen. Curious? That's an understatement. She's the reason half the Sprunki world is covered in ribbons. Try to stop her? Good luck. You'll wake up to find your shoelaces tied in perfect bows. And if you remove them, they'll be back. She hugs trees, talks to flowers, and once tried to befriend a raccoon. Spoiler, it did not go well. Wendy is friendly but sneaky. If she disappears, check behind the nearest bush. Her instrument? A balalaika, because chaos deserves a soundtrack. Lily doesn't just bring energy, she is energy. A walking, talking, dancing microwave with no off switch. Need a snack? Stand next to her for 5 seconds. Need peace and quiet? Too bad. She's already blasting music and dragging everyone to the dance floor. The more chaotic the party, the happier she is. If there's no party, she makes one. Fast beats, faster moves, and zero volume control. Her friends adore her, but no one has ever seen her sit still, ever. If you do, you're probably hallucinating. Her musical instrument? A microwave. Wagi doesn't walk. He dashes. He doesn't hold a bat. He wields it. If it exists, he can probably hit it. A baseball? Too easy. A falling apple? Consider it airborne. Someone's lunch? Well, should have kept a better grip. Every swing is precise. Every hit a masterpiece of chaos. Once he sent a ball bouncing through a dozen obstacles before it landed perfectly in someone's unsuspecting hands. Was it intentional? He won't say. But that grin? It tells you everything. If Wagi's in the game, anything can become part of it. And if you're not paying attention, you will be soon. Wagi plays the drums like every beat is a home run. Creamy tells jokes faster than he melts, and that's impressive. His humor? A mix of clever wordplay and terrible puns, and he's convinced he's the funniest Sprunki alive. He once slipped on his own puddle mid-punchline. Best laugh he ever got. If there's a milkshake nearby, he's stealing a sip. If the floor is smooth, he's sliding across it like an ice rink. He once tried to stay perfectly still, hoping no one would notice he was the cause of chaos. But they noticed. Keeping his cool? Impossible. Making others laugh? Guaranteed? A mess? Absolutely. But at least he keeps things entertaining. His instrument? An electric guitar. Mady doesn't just stay calm, she's an immovable object in a world of chaos. Papers are stuck to her face? She doesn't care. Sprunki are flipping furniture? Not her problem. One time, a wild chase happened around her, and she didn't even blink. Her record for standing in one spot? 4 days. Nobody knows if she's meditating or just lazy. Someone once put a lamp next to her, and for an hour, she was mistaken for furniture. She wins every game of freeze tag without even trying. The secret to her peace? Absolute stillness. The world spins, but Mady doesn't move. Her instrument? A synthesizer. Bit is a Sprunki, but also a computer virus that makes everything more fun. Reality? He edits it. Too quiet? He blasts distorted sounds. Too still? He glitches everything into movement. His face flickers between endless expressions. His voice stutters like corrupted audio. And his energy? Absolute chaos. He jitters, his pixels shake, and his head spins as if he's running on an overclocked system. He doesn't follow the rules. He rewrites them mid-action. The moment things seem normal, he ensures they aren't. No one knows how to stop him, and honestly, they don't want to. His instrument? A computer. Glitchy, unpredictable, and always making noise. Parker is a walking sketch with a mind as unpredictable as his lines. His border? Sometimes it's around him, sometimes it's inside him. He snacks on rubber bands like they're gourmet, claiming they keep him flexible. His arrow headband? No one knows why he wears it. Maybe it points to his next chaotic decision. Straight paths? Boring. Parker prefers loops, spirals, and whatever makes no sense. He moves like an unfinished animation. Jerky, wobbly, but somehow always in the right place at the wrong time. He's paper-based, but try to fold him and you'll regret it. Parker's instrument, a drum machine because even his beats refuse to stay on the lines. SONIC.EXE isn't here to win races. He's here to ruin lives. Same hedgehog shape, but swap the heroics for black eyes, glowing pupils, and a grin straight out of a dentist's nightmare. Super speed? Nah, he prefers the slow burn, mind games, intimidation, and brute force. His idea of a good time? Watching you squirm? He's got the attitude of a middle school bully and the patience of a cat watching a bird feeder. Begging won't help. Screaming? Even better. He loves dinner with entertainment. He doesn't sing, he growls. Locke moves like a glitch in the system, erratic, unstoppable, and always one step ahead. He's the reason your chair isn't where you left it and why the lights flicker at just the right moment to make things eerie. His fur patterns? Chaotic, like someone let a storm doodle all over him. But Locke isn't just about mischief. He's a mastermind of rhythm. His drum machine doesn't just play sounds, it rewires reality. Cup? Now it's tapping along. Lights, flickering in sync, even silence learns to groove. And if you think he's done, the wall's just tapped back. Locke plays the drum machine. AQUA moves like she's powered by an endless party mix. She never stands still, always bouncing like a drop of water on a hot pan. That striped straw on her head? Not for decoration. Nobody knows what she's sipping, but whatever it is, it keeps her moving. She's a party queen, but not just for fun. Her beats command the dance floor. Once, she dropped a rhythm so smooth, half the Sprunkies forgot to blink. Mess with her? Good luck. She may look chill, but push too hard and you'll get hit with the coldest shoulder in history. Every move she makes? It's the sound of ice cubes dancing in a glass. HAVY doesn't talk. She monologues in melody. Ask her a question, you're getting a chorus. Her cap? Half fashion, half storage. Inside? Scribbled lyrics, snack crumbs, and possibly a lost sock. She could take vocal lessons, but why listen to experts when she's already an undiscovered legend? Patience? Non-existent. She once tried singing so fast she ran out of breath mid-note and fell over dramatically. People call her stubborn. She calls it foreshadowing. When she's famous, she'll remind everyone who doubted her, preferably in a sold-out stadium with backup dancers. HAVY and her microphone? Inseparable. SIMI's laughter is a cheat code. It spreads faster than a virus in a crowded elevator. She'll celebrate anything. Found a cool rock? Party time? Finished a sandwich? Confetti explosion. Spotted a cloud shaped like a duck? Instant parade. If you need help, she's already there. Once, she carried 6 bags of party supplies while giving life advice and baking a cake. Some call her too optimistic. She calls it being prepared for the victory dance. No one stays gloomy around SIMI. If you try, she'll just outlast you. Her energy runs on an infinite loop. Resistance is futile. The sound she makes? Drums. Mary runs on rhythm. If there's a beat, she's already moving. If not, she'll make one. Her antennae twitch at every sound, picking up hidden rhythms. A microwave beeping, remixed in seconds, a teapot whistling, instant dance track. Some say she danced so hard once that a disco ball started spinning on its own. Even silence isn't safe. She taps her foot, hums a melody, and suddenly, there's music. Anyone nearby feels the pull. Feet tap, heads nod, hands drum on tables. Resisting? Not happening. Even statues have been caught grooving. Her music? Pure DJ energy. Mard plays like the world is listening. His I Love Mustard bandana? Not just for show, he's actually obsessed with mustard. Guitars follow him. Even without one, his fingers search for strings in the air. He writes songs anywhere, napkins, arms, once, his friend's back. His fingers are always drumming on desks, tables, even someone's forehead. Forget the lyrics? No problem. He freestyles so smoothly, nobody notices. Hit a wrong note, he'll smile and write a verse about your failure. The loudest sound in his life? A crowd of friends screaming his lyrics while he tries to remember the next line. Of course he plays guitar. Was that even a question? Teddy looks like a plush bear, but don't be fooled. He keeps track of every argument he's ever lost and is ready to pull out receipts. He insists, bears don't do hugs, but the moment someone lets go, he leans back slightly, just checking if he can ask for another one. His stare is so icy that soda machines near him start frosting over. He firmly believes everyone should have an emergency stash of chocolate cookies, yet no one has ever seen him eat his own. Oh, and yes, he's still the undefeated champion in fights against vending machines. His instrument is a synthesizer.
I love spending time with you. Let's be friends.
Lady glows like a tiny celestial light, but don't let that fool you. She's the first to panic when the lights go out. She clings to the nearest Sprunki, insisting she's just checking if they're okay. Soft and warm, her wings feel like plush pillows. Some even swear they hum a soothing melody. She avoids shadows like they owe her money, always sticking to the brightest spot. And at night, expect her camped next to a lamp whispering, not fear, just strategy. Her friends tease her, but they know, when Laty's around, everything feels cozier. She plays drums. JAMA is a robot mouse girl with the biggest heart and an endless love for plushies. Every stuffed animal in her collection is a trusted ally, guarding her world of coziness and fun. She's the type to hug first, challenge second, but only if the challenge is fun. A master of pillow combat, yes, but also a champion of laughter-fueled chaos. Wrapped in soft colors and an even softer personality, she can go from cuddling a teddy bear to starting a tickle battle without warning. Want to be her friend? Bring a plushie. Want to challenge her? Better bring two. JAMA plays electronic drums. German is a red robot built to eliminate every software glitch in existence. He doesn't just fix bugs, he hunts them down like a cybernetic exterminator. Every misplaced semicolon, every lag spike, gone before you even notice. Some say he once optimized a game so hard it ran before it even launched. Patience? Corrupted. Errors? Unacceptable. He's so precise, even calculators ask him for debugging advice. Rumor has it, he once stared at a broken program for 0.2 seconds, and it fixed itself out of fear. If your system has a flaw, German is already on his way. His instrument? A bass guitar. Nunzy treasures peace and quiet, which is impressive considering the chaos around her. She spends her days in a temple, meditating, thinking, and probably judging you in silence. Some say she sits still so long that birds mistake her for a statue. Others claim she once out-silenced a meditation app. She believes solitude brings harmony, but that doesn't mean she's distant. She listens more than she speaks, and when she does, it matters. Her favorite saying, the fewer the words, the stronger they are. If you ever need advice, Nunzy will answer, but only when you're truly ready to hear it. Her instrument? The organ, deep, powerful, and as timeless as her silence. WENDY and MROONA, Sprunki's ultimate power couple. One's planning, the other's already 3 steps ahead, usually in the wrong direction. WENDY, tall, thin, and forever in damage control. MROONA, loud, affectionate, and constantly finding new ways to create chaos. Like that time she organized a party because she found a leaf that looked responsible. She still insists chalk is food. WENDY keeps a list of reasons why it isn't. She ignores it. No one knows how they function, but somehow they do. A perfect disaster, powered by love, snacks, and increasingly questionable decisions. Their voices blend like they were made to sing together. Barry measures, adjusts, and perfects. No randomness, no improvisation, just absolute control. His glowing visor scans everything, tempo, timing, even the way you tap your foot. If a beat is even slightly off, he corrects it before you notice. Some say he once stopped mid-song to realign an entire rhythm section. Others swear he synced a heart monitor to match the bass line. His music sounds like an operating room in action, precise clicks, metallic taps, and rhythms as steady as a pulse. Every track is a procedure. Every sound is intentional. Barry plays surgical instruments. Boyfriend FNF runs on pure rhythm. Mic in hand, head bobbing, red cap somehow staying on no matter how much he jumps. Words? Overrated. His vocabulary is beep and boop, yet he dominates every battle. A human speaker, always bouncing, always vibing, impossible to turn off. Mess up his rhythm? He shrugs. Touch his girlfriend? He drops beats so hard reality glitches. He doesn't sleep, he idles. His heart? Probably sinks to a bass drum. Knock him down, but his beat never skips. Even in silence, he's got a rhythm running in his head. His entire world moves to the sound of music. Boyfriend raps with every beat in his soul. Meet Lollipop Cat, the feline embodiment of a sugar rush. 1 second, he's staring into your soul. The next, light speed zoomies, powered entirely by pure candy energy. His weapon? A giant rainbow lollipop. Not just a snack, it's a power source, a jet engine, and maybe a bribe. And that propeller hat? Spins when he's thinking, flies when he's scheming. Where does he get all these lollipops? Nobody knows. Nobody asks. Some say he was born holding one. One thing's certain, he never runs out. And if he ever does, run! Lollipop Cat's instrument? A full-range meow synthesizer. You've watched, you've learned, you've laughed, but can you solve this? Only the smartest viewers get this right on the first try. Here's a riddle for you. What has to be broken before you can use it? Drop your answer in the comments, and thanks for watching till the end.